Hi, this is Josh, and you're listening to Zoosh Unzipped, a podcast where we talk about critical issues and only facts. Nothing but facts. Yo mga unzippers, this is Zoosh Unzipped, where we talk about facts and only the facts. And I'm your host, Zoosh. But as usual, you can call me Josh. And of course, for today, we'll be diving into an interesting topic in communication. And by the way, it's actually amazing that I have been doing a lot of podcasts since the previous subject, and I was thinking of releasing them into several platforms, like reaching a wider audience and communicating with different people, using this platform to share and convey a lot of my ideas. And of course, speaking of communication, we'll be talking about how we can address several issues in cross-cultural communication and as a multimedia practitioner. So let's go. So, as we all know, that cross-cultural communication, of course, it involves exchange of information and ideas among individuals or groups from different cultural backgrounds. And looking in our world today, we are connected by globalization and technology. So that's why proficiency in cross-cultural communication is really important. And it is not just vital in one sector, but also in business or education, and of course, in our daily interactions. And with that, it will not only facilitate mutual understanding, but also it reduces the possibility of misunderstandings and conflicts. Well, despite of its significance, of course, cross-cultural communication also faces several challenges and issues that needs to be addressed. First, we have cultural sensitivity, we also have language barriers, geographical distance, conflicting values, and the one that I've mentioned a while ago, the impact of globalization, and of course, technological challenges. And as multimedia practitioners, so how can we address these issues? How can we break the barriers affecting cross-cultural communication? So here are some ways. So first, we can develop multimedia content by promoting, cultural understanding and sensitivity. And that is through the use of videos, animations, podcasts like this, and of course, interactive experiences. So through that, we can also emphasize diverse representation. We can make use, of course, of social media by launching several social media campaigns and encouraging cultural dialogue using multimedia to spark interests among people, like utilizing multimedia skills to create engaging content that stimulates interest in diverse cultures. We need to think of language localization as well through the use of multimedia. And that is adapting multimedia content for different cultural audiences by considering language, cultural nuances, preferences, and taboos. And also lastly, I was thinking that we can also collaborate with diverse experts for authentic representation, like organizing cross-cultural events, to foster collaboration and multimedia initiatives. And there are other several ways that we can actively contribute in breaking down barriers in cross-cultural communication. And I hope as multimedia practitioners we can create other ways so that we can foster a more inclusive and understanding global community. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Zoosh Unzipped. Stay tuned for more insightful discussions on pressing issues. If you have any topics you'd like to discuss or explore in the future episodes, feel free to reach us through email. Until next time, stay informed, stay critical, and stay safe.